Hey, boss, how weird do you want this WandaVision show to actually be? All of it. I want all of it. So, you want it to be pretty weird? Oh. I want all the weird you can get. WandaVision is not a normal show. It's quite bizarre. The show follows characters Wanda and Vision from the Marvel Cinematic Universe in a bizarre sitcom setting where something is not quite right. Basically, the first 3 episodes are out right now, and I will delve into what my thoughts are about the show. So let's do it. My main thoughts on the show so far is that the show itself isn't incredible, but the ideas and the atmosphere is very, very interesting. What I mean is that every episode of the show is a different era of sitcom. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is the first episode is a black and white 50s-like era sitcom with very stylistic choices to make it fit that era, which I found really authentic. And the second episode is also black and white, not sure which era it is, but it's slightly higher. And then the third episode is actually called Now in Color, and it is again a different era of sitcoms with a new style and now in color. Now, the plot of each episode is in the same vein as these type of sitcoms. They're very simplistic stories. However, the big thing about this show is that this isn't just a sitcom show. This show isn't just each episode is representing a different sitcom. No, it's a Marvel show with superhero characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And the entire time you're watching, you've got the question, why are they there? What's going on? And something is not quite right. My favourite part of this show so far is that every episode, something new gets introduced that makes this theme not real. This stems from characters kind of glitching out like it's some sort of matrix, to characters being quite self-aware. Now, the characters in this show are stock sitcom characters, which is quite interesting. But there are moments when that facade kind of breaks down and they start to almost glitch out and repeat themselves like they're in some sort of simulation. Or the other alternative is that they start to speak like they know that something's up. And this can be really freaky. In the third episode, this doctor is going to go on holiday, and then at the end he says something along the lines of, small towns, it's really hard to escape. Now, that could just be a throwaway line, but the way the music comes in and the way it's filmed and the way that the actor says it and then Vision reacts makes it seem like something is up. Vision himself doesn't seem to know what's going on. Many times in the episode, he says, look, something is wrong. And then Wanda will then go, no, everything's fine. So either she knows what's going on, or we don't really understand. We don't really know what's happening in the show. But it's incredibly interesting. Now, I'm going to get into more spoilers now. If you want to go, know that I do really like where this show is beginning. It's quite fun and very inventive. That's my favourite thing about this. I was getting pretty tired of Marvel movies. I really did like Infinity War and Endgame, but since then I haven't had any, I haven't felt any need to go back and watch them or watch any future movies. I probably wasn't going to go and see the Black Widow movie because I'm just sort of tired of the superhero formula. But this show is very, very different, and it does have me intrigued. Now that we're getting into spoilers, let's just quickly talk about the Sword People. So it appears that some people in the simulation, or whatever it is, know that it's not real, like this Geraldine character, and Wanda knows something about it as well. It's not clear if Wanda has made this simulation or if she got trapped in it, but she does seem to have some control over it, from the fact that she does reverse time if things happen that she does not like at all. There are so many theories going around the internet, and I won't get into many of them, but there are some very, very interesting ones that I would recommend that you check out. Either way, one of my favourite aspects of the show is these sword people. There are these sword military-like people, and what I mean by sword is they literally have a sword logo on them that appear in every episode. They appear at the end of the first episode. They're in the second episode as well. I forgot which section they're in. I think there was actually a helicopter with it on. And they're also in the third episode in the form of Geraldine. Now, at the end of the third episode, Wanda actually gets rid of Geraldine. She somehow throws her out of the fake sitcom world. And that is incredibly interesting. I don't know what's happening, but WandaVision so far has got a very interesting premise with the episodes being a different era of sitcoms that I do find very enjoyable and very inventive. And to add on top of that, it's also got this whole what's real, what's not real aspect, which is really quite freaky, and I cannot wait for more episodes. I can't give it a rating, of course, because the show isn't out yet, but from the first 3 episodes, especially episode 3, which by far is my favourite, this show is really good, and I can't wait for more. It's definitely my favourite thing that Marvel has done since Thor Ragnarok, which again was quite an inventive and different take on the Marvel formula. So that is my thoughts on the WandaVision show. If you like this video, make sure to click that like button and also subscribe for more content on everything from books to movies to games to shows. Anyway, my name is Jasper, this has been The Legends of Jasper, but without you guys, it isn't a story. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.